Yeti, what do you think the bans are going to be, my friend?
Yeah, I haven't really seen the other match. You were talking about like a mute, what was it, mute nomad or something for HDD?
Yeah, so HDD, they banned the meat on defense so they can work around with the Twitch and the Flores. So,
Okay, I'm expecting Thatcher from the first ban,
you
but
expected
let's
Thatcher?
see.
There you go. On the queue right with that one. So yeah, Thatcher removed. Now HDD, they're not going to ban the Flores. We know that for a fact. They're going to be using that. So they're either going to ban the Thinker or the Jackal, I assume, right? There we go. So the Thinker
Yeah,
are
makes sense.
removed. Now for their defensive ban, do we think they're going to go with the mute again?
If they play Flores so much, it would be smart.
No, they're going to do the mirror this
Yeah.
time. Okay, so Q, what are you going to be banning? Because usually Q banned the mirror, you see. So they shouldn't ban the Cade here. They might ban the Valkyrie, I believe. That's what I'm thinking they're going to be going with, since I know this team well. And if they ban the Cade, then, I mean, I don't know what's going on with their brains, but it should be Valkyrie, right? No, it is Cade. Okay,
Hey, okay.
slap me a new one.
Yeah, I don't know if K was necessary because math is open, but you know, it's our
Yeah,
decision.
that's what I'm saying. So Mav doesn't even need to be played now. He's absolutely fine to just sit on the bench and just be like, yeah, if you need me, I'm here, you know? But he is gonna come out and play, but that could be attacker repicked. So obviously they're bringing out 3 hard breaches, and I think they're assuming they're gonna go basement first, as you can tell with the Yabana.
Yeah, well, at least they have 6 picks, so they could always switch. To be honest, like the utility is fine because they still have nav with nades, so I think it should be fine
Yeah.
utility-wise.
Well, let's have a look at the utility then. So obviously we're going to see the defense right now, but obviously, you know, obviously the Fabian, if he sticks with the Maverick, he's going to have the nades, right? And obviously, as you can see, there we go, the Ibana being moved to IQ, so she's going to have a Claymore or sub-breach, and she's probably going to bring the Claymore for the doors. I really am not sure with that one. And then obviously they're going to bring out an Ash here. The Ash, I'm guessing to play below it? I don't know. I don't know. Fast approach with her? What would you think?
Yeah, and Ash, it depends. I think they will do a damage boost, and I think they will definitely run into below here.
Okay.
Taking launch is pretty necessary for garage.
Yeah. Well, here we go. First round. And obviously they are going to be trying to take CCTV. That is the main goal here on this attack. Apologies for the effects in the background. I just love how Ubisoft just never fixed weird bugs in this game. Cameron just have a sound bug, so technical calls will be made next round. There we go. He's opened up. Tycoon's opened up the first wall there. Easier split because obviously it was just mute jamming, and obviously that was a three way of getting around it. But obviously the mute jammer, he just goes jumping on by. So they're gonna just leave that drone on there for Squiggle. If Squiggle can find that drone, and he's on his cam, so that's gonna be the take for that one. But Alex, he's gonna take out RVN, so that's the Ash gone. But Ollie, he will get traded out by Dude, so he's very low HP, but I think Alex is aware of this, but guys, he's close by as well. And there we go, Alex removed now.
Yeah,
Yay.
that was a nice below, Claire.
Hmm.
Good reflex.
So
it looks like they're gonna go for garage here for sure. They have to clear Squiggle out here with his one eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe the Jackal's just gonna try and drone upstairs before he moves upstairs, while the rest of the remaining players try and take control of Raptors. Right now, Squiggle's the only one in a good power position, and they want to get him off it. There you go. Low HP for the IQ, so she's gonna fall now, yeah. So that's a 3v3.
Yeah, and 2 on breach, and Jackal might push Con, it looked like, because he drone himself out.
Yep.
There we go, yeah.
So he's gonna take the mute, but 53 seconds remaining. That smoke needs to be very careful not to peek his little head over there, because Ice has got a good line of sight there, and obviously you'll see the mute, so there goes the mute. The mute will fall. 43 seconds remaining here, and obviously, you know, Squiggle, he is still holding as much as he can while being drowned out. So obviously I think he's just resetting for the sandbox, so don't worry about that.
The attackers have a good chance of winning this. There's one smoke down. Well, Mai's last stuck in damage. He has to jump the window. Therma is on breach.
Yeah, if we're going to try and play it properly here, he might be able to hold this off a little bit longer, given the fact that Fabian is with the diffuser. So right now, he just needs to be careful how he plays this. Obviously, the diffuser is going down, and Squiggle can hear that. Oh, not enough shots there, I'm afraid, but close punt is made, and obviously they can just hold it off from outside, and round one goes to HDD Youngsters. Thoughts on that one, Yeti?
That was a really good round. They, you know, HDD spread thin a little bit, with like IQ going garage and Jacko going con. But because Q played so reserved, I think that's why it worked out.
Yeah.
I think they got so much map control from them playing reserved, and that's why it worked out.
Yeah, no worries. We're just gonna wait for Cameron to load back in the game. Let's give him a few more little seconds before he gets back in. But yeah, honestly, they played it really well. Finding Ollie, finding Alex, that gave them all that control to take all the way up to Con. Now they were a bit delaying their time outside flat. I'm not gonna lie, but in the end, they didn't really need to push red, did they? They just wanted to make sure they can get Con controlled and obviously flat controlled and be able to be dealing with that. I feel Squiggle did delay a lot of time before realizing, you know, at the end of the day, I managed to get somewhere, but unfortunately it wasn't the case in a 1v3 situation. So obviously, you know, Venus, they need to wake up a little bit and realize, you know, it can't just be the powerful positions to get in this round. It's got to be done with other positions in play.
Yeah, they already switched to basement now. With well, we're seeing Oryx, which means we should expect a little bit of roam for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
So an Oryx has been in play, and obviously, you know, he can, you know, build stairs roaming with the hatches open. So obviously, Alex is going to be using that and try and cut off any flanks and any rotations.
Activating camera.
Now with basement, it's a lot harder, isn't it? Especially given the fact of the entry points that the attackers can come from. They can come from dirt, blue, you know, main stairs, and one of the hatches of stock or bar or even kitchen. And I do believe if Q plays is right, they could have this round a little bit easier.
Yeah, the only there's an annoying thing for basement is there's a map. You have to just clear the map, which is huge. There's so many things to clear, like little corners. Especially logistics is always a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just clearing the map is gonna take time.
Absolutely.
So we'll have to see how fast it's gonna be.
Yeah. So obviously right now, I believe RVN, he's already got a scanner on Valkyrie, but she's back down in sight, so she's safe for now. It is the Oryx that we've got to be careful of, and he's the only one upstairs.
So, Jackal's in very fast.
Let's have a look at where he is right now. Yeah, he is in stock right now, so he's just
He
detecting where Oryx
around.
is, and there we go. They know where Oryx is now, so Oryx is coming to the Jackal. I just think that Alex needs to be careful on his next few.
If he didn't hear this, ooh, gonna go main. If he didn't hear this this little punch hole, he should die.
Right. That's a Dokkaebi out though. And the Jackal out now, so no more universal intelligence for that round there, Yeti. So no more phone calls, no more Jackal scans. Alex can play this really well to delay as much time against HD now. So with the remaining players, do you believe now they're going to see if they can be careful holding flank drones now? Just to be keeping an eye on where Alex could be, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think it's if they have info, they have to go for him, and otherwise, yeah, it's definitely with flank camps. This round is going to be really difficult for them to pull back.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think they may have spotted him here, and there he goes. He'll be spotted now from Garage, and I feel like if Alex could just play up top rafters a little bit more, he might have been in a better position, but he will eventually drop with a minute to go.
Yeah, Alex went a bit too fast there. He was really annoying behind him, he could have wasted more time. But this is still a really good round for for Q. You should have this in the back.
There we go, exactly. And Ollie and Squiggle, they're going to take out Dude and Fabius all up to Tycoon now in a 1v4. And don't really think there's much in it, but, you know, he'll find Ollie, though, walking around the hatch there. And he will get the diffuser. It is a 1v3, but smoke canisters are in play. And there goes the first one right now. Makes his way down main stairs. I believe they are detecting now, but there is a drone on the smoke. Smoke's just gonna walk over to green box, and Maestro, he's gonna take out Tycoon. Round 2 got a Q, as we kind of did predict there, yeah.
Yeah, like the roadway was really successful. I think HDD could have slowed down a bit there. I think they went a bit too fast. They tried to fast clear with the Jackal and Dokkaebi, but there was no drones from the other people to draw them out before they even went up. They just went off the intel that they had on the operators. I think even like one guy droning you up, like the droning the Dokkaebi up, and Jackal holding his back, would have probably not done like a good job to get him out.
Yeah, they need to work on the pinch game a lot better, you know, given the fact that, you know, the second Jackal scan detected Alex all the way in the gym, as we saw, right? So you would think, well, let's establish some sort of pinch, you know? Take Jacuzzi, take Logi, and work a way to snag him. At the end of the day, he was free real estate, and yet he just hid behind metal, and Jackal didn't know where he could be by that point. And it's unfortunate. And obviously, Dokkaebi tried to swing up the stairs, and that wasn't really much into it, but like we agreed as well, Alex did take. He was a little bit too fast on the flank, and obviously they caught him out. But in the end, it didn't matter because obviously the HDD they just fell short with every player falling from the entry point. So yeah, Q a lot better, a lot bit more awake, but you know, still got a little bit of things to move on. But we're gonna move to gym and bedroom while we wait for Cameron to do a full reset because he didn't do a complete reset of his game. He just thought, if I just leave the game and come back, I'll be fine, you know?
That's what we all hope in Siege, but you know, that's not how it
That's what I'm
works. Sadly.
saying, man. Like, at the end of the day, bugs are annoying. I cannot lie. I just don't know. How long has this game been out now? Like, how many years?
Oh, around 7.
7 years, and you still think sound bugs wouldn't be a thing to this day. But you know, here we are. We're in a world where sound bugs are still a thing. But you know, Ubisoft or Ubisoft, am I right, chat? So, but yeah, so right now it's still even the score, and you know, I believe with gym and bedroom, I'm trying to see if Q can really hold off what they can in a better scale of things. What do you think? How do you think gym and bedroom is going to play out?
Yeah, I already see they have one shield on the Frost. I'm expecting a smoke to be the last pick or a mute, either one. So maybe an extra shield. Well, the interesting thing about Master is always like how are you gonna play cache and CC room? Because you either reinforce CC walls or you just reinforce all the cache walls. That's the most adaptation you see, or even playing rafters as well. Yeah, so I'm just interested how they're gonna hold that.
Yeah. So yeah, honestly, I believe it could be a smoke and mute, but obviously the timer is it's come to the point of 2 minutes now. So I'm gonna have to start at some point. I don't want to. You know what? I don't. You know what? It's the last week, right? It's the last week. I don't want any drama, okay? Yeah, thank you. As I was about to resume that time. Thank you, Cameron, because you know what happened last time? We had a massive fit, so we are good. We are back with the final player, and I think he's going to be mute there. Yeah, once he confirms his operator before he can resume the game. Dear me. And you know as well, it's like when you go in a comp, you've got to have a decent PC. It is a ball ache picking a PC that's not the best. I know a lot of people, that have laptops that play Siege. Laptops, How do you cope with that?
Yeah, I play with someone as well that played on a laptop.
I just don't understand it. It's just like I think I remember one guy telling me he played on a big screen. I'm like, how do you play on a big screen? How? Like, I know when I played on Xbox, yeah, I did have to play on a big screen. I never had a monitor, right? But you know, it was okay. It was not bad. You know, I was a little bit close to the big TV screen, but I ain't got glasses, so you know, I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. All right. But it's like it is a bit annoying playing on a big screen. And I obviously, the more I understood playing on a monitor, you can see so many things a lot easier.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
And that's definitely true. Plus better frames, of course.
Obviously, better frames indeed. And obviously now with Xbox, they've and PlayStation introduced more frames, haven't they? I believe 120 frames on their end. So I'm sure some people will probably make do with some like custom league games over there. I don't know anymore. But yeah, I mean, I never really knew about the Xbox scene when I was playing it. I started in Operation Half, and obviously all I did is play ranked with my friends. So I never really got into knowing about Xbox leagues and stuff like that. I only got introduced to the comp scene about last year in October, yeah. So I'm still like a freshman to how everything is ran.
Yeah, you're pretty late.
I am. I'm a late bloomer, man. I missed out so much likelihood, you know. But yeah, let's get to the nitty-gritty of round 3 then. And obviously the Jackal is going to be in play.
Yeah, I saw that the Q reinforced CC wall as well. Which means they don't have red walls reinforced. And yeah, they're playing rotate. Oh, that's a free kill.
All the way in bathroom, as you can see, with the blood coming out in bathroom.
Oh,
So
yeah.
guys is going to have the first opening pick onto Emil. So
Yeah, they love to see that probably. They're the nice free kill. Who doesn't want that?
Oh, who doesn't want that? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Iana's rolling a pretty aggressive.
But it doesn't matter. Alex will take out. No, Alex will not take out one. He's ran outside, but Ollie will get one before him falling down. So he's going to come back to the side. 3v4. I don't know what was going on over there, Yeti, but we want to keep things in the building, guys, not out the building. As Cameron's the only player on site as of currently. If HDD knows it, they can really swarm the place.
Yeah, and it looks like they're all pretty close to side. They might skip the roam and go for the side there.
As you can see, Geist is just sat waiting.
He's in Logi, they don't know, yeah.
They don't know right now, and obviously there's no rotate in Logi right now. I don't believe they had time to prep the site properly, given the fact. But Cameron and Squiggle, they're gonna go get both for their money here. So it is a 3v2, Yeti.
Yeah, they definitely evened it out now. Like they're definitely in the winning position.
I believe HDD stalled out here, and I just don't think they knew with the drone work being made to determine who was in sight at that time. And obviously this is going to delay them even further now. So Cameron is going to take out Tycoon now, and it's all up to RVN in a 1v3. With 53 seconds remaining and the diffuser outside Jacuzzi, he's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, this is gonna be a difficult round. There is a guy CC far apart from his team, but he gets the kill.
And there we have it.
Yeah, they definitely had a really good chance here, HDD, of winning this round. I think they could have just taken side.
Yeah,
I think Iana that was like in Master could have definitely walked into bathroom and just killed bathroom player here.
Absolutely. She had full control of highway, didn't she? And just picked off the Maestro, and then she rotated onto Logi, dropped down Logi, and she waited patiently, but no other player from HDD conveyed on that. They just were elsewhere and not really droning out the rest of the site. So obviously they were dealing with Ollie and Alex from outside garage, and obviously that delayed so much time. And I just gotta say, yeah, Q, they got off lucky in my opinion, and that's coming from me.
Yeah, it is true that, you know, they played it well, but they lost 2 people early, which was, you know, that was, you know, that was really bad for them.
Absolutely.
Almost cost them the round.
But we are gonna head to CCTV now, and what happened last time when we went to CCTV, yeah?
Well, we know. We've seen HDD go very aggro on bottom. refrag on each other,
Mm-hmm.
getting 2 opening
10
kills.
seconds remaining.
So I'm interested in what they're gonna do now, and how Q is gonna counter this.
Absolutely, I'm hoping now that, given the fact of the last round, it's still going to give Q a bit more momentum here. But obviously, Jackal's in play again, and this could really slow that momentum down.
Yeah, it looks like the same kind of push, are pretty aggressive. Alex thinks he can counter it from the window from up top. This is really smart idea from him. People are getting to the balcony though. They put the claymores down. It does look like more of a construction push now with 2 people on the balcony.
Mm-hmm. There we go, the drone's going to go in, and obviously that's going to detect Alex there.
Been located.
Alex will be detected from this position. But the nade's going to be came out there, yeah. I don't agree with the nade being pulled there. That gave time for Alex to maneuver, am I right?
Yeah, he was stuck. I think like if he should have probably taken a gunfight there.
Yeah.
But Alex is downstairs now with Ollie. Ollie's holding the window.
Ollie's helping him. He's helping Alex, giving him some time with the Jackal scanner here, but he is kind of pinched, Ollie, because there's a cross now between between kitchen corridor now. So obviously things have been amended here, and obviously the Jackal, he is going to eliminate him. So that's him off the ball, but Alex will get a trade back onto the IQ, and Geist is going to take our camera from elsewhere, but we're still on Alex's POV, but he's going to fall now.
Okay, amazing.
And now it's a 2v4 out of all of that mayhem.
Yeah, this came out really well for HDD here. Again, it's the refrags they're pulling off. This is and a nade, another kill on red stairs. I think Mav is walking up as well. They have a guy breach. He's in the same position. He's stuck in garage. It's the same thing. And that's it. That's a round done.
Same exact
That was an amazing
thing.
round from HDD.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I don't know how and where Cameron died. So obviously the match replay will obviously have something to say about that. But I mean, nice try between Alex and Ollie, but I just felt like they got a little bit way too aggressive. But obviously got himself trapped, which wasn't really his fault. He tried to protect Alex as much as he can. And obviously they worked on their pinches. They worked on pinching them. So obviously well done to them. But obviously the rest of the remaining players on the site, they looked a bit clueless. I can't even lie. And obviously Squiggle, I think he had bad timing twice there on that rafters hold. Because I believe the first round he looked that way and there was about to be an angle to be in place for him. And the second time it happened. So I feel like Squiggle just got bad timing on that flat top look, unfortunately for him. But we are going to see a Cav being played. So I think Alex doesn't like the Jackal scans. And obviously Jackal and Cav, they're the only counter to each other. So
Yeah, like if my team would ever try to do this, I would say no, it's stupid. Like although Cav counters Jackal directly, it normally doesn't really work out because teams should drone you out anyway.
yeah.
But there's one problem here. I haven't seen HDD drone that much. They rely a lot on the Jackal Dokkaebi combo.
Absolutely. Like
And if they rely on it too much here and don't drone too much, then the Cav is just gonna win the round for them. So
Absolutely.
I'm interested to see this.
Absolutely, like we spoke about the other round when Q got their first round on basement. There was a lack of droning, wasn't there? And obviously they need to pick that up if they are going to do something a little bit better. And obviously they are droning now, but they've already lost about 2 drones, I believe. No, 3 drones already. So it's not big of a deal, but it is somewhat a substantial deal to miss out on.
Okay, Alex is hiding under the bed. Twitch drone is coming. If he does a miss drone. He saw him.
So obviously right now, Alex.
Is there a pinch?
That was very silly from Alex. I don't know why he tried to challenge that fight while being Dokkaebi called. Yeah. So now Dokkaebi's gonna get all that intel. Well done to HDD.
Yeah, and he had a chance to come down. One other annoying. Did he Dokkaebi actually, or did he not?
So obviously Dokkaebi called the moment Alex went to retire.
No, sorry. Did he get cams?
Did he get cams? Yes. Dokkaebi has got cams confirmed.
This means that they also have 2 Maestro cams now that they can have info on.
But I don't think they want to use that just now. I think the Dokkaebi will, but not any other character right now. It's going to be on them cameras. But yeah, it's a
late. It's gonna be a big help late game.
Yeah. If I was Ollie, I would have smacked that Maestro camera right now, because that's going to give him all the information right now. Because all Geist is going to do now, he's going to sit on the cameras, isn't he? Feeding them information where they're going to be.
True.
But
Looks like, yeah, he's on the Maestro cams. Ooh, that's a quick kill on
That's a quick
Hatch.
kill, and that's going to be one taken off for the time being. So it is a 4v4 with a minute to go. Geist is going to use a second Dokkaebi call here. But it looks like HDD, they're slowing down the proportion here. They are really slowing here, and they need to be a little bit faster if they want to take control of this basement.
Yeah, the shield is not being cleared on long.
It looks like Geist is rotating all the way up to Motor this time. I don't think he wants to push blue anymore. I think he didn't go with that option. But I feel like Emil needs help with the assistive camera right now, as it looks like to me it's going to be a moto push.
Their wall's not open, so they're gonna have to tunnel through the door.
Absolutely, but Flying Fabian, he's the one with the diffuser, and he's the one on kitchen right now. He is on kitchen. As you can see, he is not moved from kitchen right now. He's waiting for a pick. As he falls down, Ollie's going to take out one. Squiggle's going to take out another. Tycoon, he's the last one playing. And he'll take out Emil, but it's not enough because Q will win on time. Like I said, Fabian was on the hatch. If he was on that kit, if he was pushing with them on Moto, I think it could have went down to a base of trays to a 1v1 scenario. But because Flying Fabian was not working with the team, he didn't strategize the plan. He was running out of time. He must have completely forgot that he had a diffuser, and that inevitably ended up giving that round to Q. I say well done to Q, because they managed to play with a 4v5 and held it down pretty okay for the second time on basement.
Yeah, they did this really well. HDD definitely needs to speed up after their roam clear. You know, the shield on the hallway is not cleared, although they do have nades with Hibana flashes. And the motor wall is just being opened really slow. If they get that open instantly, they have such a good chance of winning the round.
Yeah, absolutely. So we
if they win this master, no problem. If they win this master, it's 3-3. That's not a bad split for attacking a club.
And that's not bad for HD either, because at the end of the day, they're just playing their own game right now. They don't care about the point score. They don't care about the win or the loss. They care about how many rounds they can practice on, you know? And obviously, they're doing really well going up against a top 4 team in the league right now. And I don't blame them that it's 3-2. So good job to them. But yeah, this is the last round before we switch sides here. And obviously, we are going to go back to gym and bedroom. Now, last time, it was free real estate for HDD. But, you know,
Definitely.
It came down to the players holding it together and managing to work out where HDD were coming from.
I remember HDD getting a free kill on the window, on master window. Which definitely helped. If they don't get this, he looks like he's trying to go for it again.
Yep.
Ooh, it's already open.
Absolutely. He's just waiting for a pick here, but I believe Cameron, he's not actually sure about this player. I'm not sure if he knows that window's going to be open, but that wall is now open, and that's a lot earlier than it was last time. So obviously, well done to Fabian. He's opened up the wall now, so that's going to give them an entry point they're going to go in through. But Dokkaebi and Jackal, they're going to start pushing all the way from rafters with the assistance of Iana holding on highway.
Yeah, definitely a more cash-oriented push we can see. Nate doesn't get anyone. That's from below. Alex got a kill from below. That's Garage.
Yeah, Garage. So that's the Jackal gone. So obviously Alex is going to be happy with that one. But they still got Dokkaebi's calls just to deal with. And she is yet to use any right now. And obviously Salma boy, he's going to get... where's he getting? Where's he getting? Oh, he's trying to get a bathroom there. But unfortunately, it's been mute jammed. But guys, he's going to take out the player in cash. So there goes Ollie. It's back into a 4v4 now. Squiggle, he just wants to hold it as much as he can here. He's worried about someone playing below, but right now it's just the 2 players that are near Cash and obviously outside highway. I don't know if he wants
to go down.
Yeah, he wants to do a hard flank here, but...
Yeah, I think we want to give some cash at the moment. And hopefully HDD realizes fast so they can take it.
Yeah. So given the fact that Cameron and Meal, they're the only two players while Squiggle's on his own right now, he's worried about flanking up them stairs right now. And obviously the hacks are being made, so Dokubi has got the cameras. Alex, he's going to make his way back up the stairs. But Emil will fall, so that is site free now, given the fact that Cameron is outside. Yeah, and there we go. Both anchors are off the site. This means now Alex and Squiggle, they need to take the site back.
Yeah, it's both stairs. It's flanking up main and flanking up Brad.
See, guys, he's just holding the cross. He's just holding the cross. He's just gonna hold this cross on Alex right now, and Alex is not aware of this. But after all that, he wins that fight. So it's a 2v3. And obviously he's trying to look for anyone on the CCTV cross, but there is a player below. He wants to see that player will push up below here, but he's just gonna hold it off. But Alex, he's gonna do some damage from inside the building, and all he needs to do is find another player. Now, if Squiggle can hold it off from this position here, this will be fine. But he's gonna actually hold it from a different area. So unfortunately, he's not gonna get that, but he will get the trade back. So 1v1, all he's gotta do is hold this position off. Tycoon coming through. And there he goes, Squiggle! He's gonna get it! He's gonna get the clutch!
He gets it.
Well done! We were talking about this guy during the intermission break. You were telling me how versatile Squiggle can be. We were like, this guy is a hard player to come against, and obviously these are the times when the pressure is on. Squiggle is there to clutch. He is the X factor of Q. So well done to him. 4-2 the score as we swap sides.
Yeah, Squiggle on the 1Y is probably like the scariest thing in this whole league.
You think so? I thought you were.
Actually, maybe.
I was gonna say, I thought you were. When you're playing Goyo, I'm gonna be shitting myself, and I'm a spectator. Do you know what I mean? No, honestly though, yeah. When it comes to clutches, Squiggle is the man to be worried about. If you're going against him, that guy's game sense is a lot better than you think. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's definitely talented player.
Absolutely.
You can definitely see that. Do you want the plans that they did on Gym? It wasn't really placed for you to play on balcony. We saw the Termite play on balcony when the plant was down.
Yeah.
But the diffuser was behind the gym equipment.
Ah.
And that gave Squiggle a great opportunity to just diffuse, bait the Termite in, and then peek above the equipment.
Yeah.
So I think they could have planted in a better position. Also because there was no one objective. They had the whole objective free, so they could have planted anywhere, but they decided to plant behind the equipment.
See, what I usually do is when I play ranked or unranked and I plant the bomb in gym and bedroom, I go outside and sit on the roof, and if I have a drone on standby, I'll just stay on that drone. And I won't drop off until I know that that plant is going to be baited and then push it. Because usually most of the time players like to bait and then start to stick the defuse, you know?
That's true.
But yeah, round 7 now as we switch sides. Obviously Q are attacking and obviously HDD, they're going to be defending. And it looks to me it's a basement hold, but most of the players from HDD, apart from Geist, he's just chilling in this corner here, and I don't think Squiggle knows this. Obviously,
I don't know if the feet are still there with the Jackal. That's the question.
That is the question. So if he does walk in with the footprints,
he's using his facial scanner, which is not the best option, because that notifies the enemy drones that he's close.
Alex, he's going to take out RVN, so dash your Jaeger off the board. I'm just going to keep watching this because we know there's a situation happening. I think he just knows there's a player there, and he will! I think he droned him out. He droned him out. Well done to Squiggle there and Alex for taking out both the Roamers. So now it's a 5v3. With 1 minute 30 remaining, they are beginning to open up the hatches, and they've already gone open up one. So well done to Q right now. And Tycoon, he's very low on HP. This is not looking good for HDD. Oh, he's on 1 HP!
Even lower.
Oh no, one shot from that guy and he is out. He has to go to make headshots count. or he is going to lose that control. But dude, he's going to take some shots. Who from actually? Was that
Blue
Fabian?
Stars?
Was it from? I think it was. Yeah, I don't.
Blue Stars must have been through the holes, I guess. Must have been Alex. Alex sneaking in now, though.
He's sneaking in.
This guy is 1 HP.
Yeah. Ollie will fall, but he's gonna swing around and get the Wamai. It's all up to dude in a 1v4. And Alex is just gonna walk on in. Q take round 7. They look like they've got the momentum now. They are driving with this.
He just wins.
Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. You said 7-5. I'd say 7-3, didn't I?
They need to go flawless right now.
I know, this needs to go flawless for you, or your prediction ain't working, Chief. But right now, we're seeing a 5-2 score to Convalesce Unity. So obviously, HDD, let's look at the scoreboard history real quick. And obviously you can see, HDD, they had a fabulous first round. They had a post-plant situation and they won it. Then obviously they lose 2 back-to-back rounds. Then they got their next round based on kills. But then obviously the last 3 rounds, Q just got the momentum and they're walking with it right now. And if they can keep this momentum, they can get these 3 points.
Versus CC, they went off basement. They have to go back to it at some point. And I'm interested to see how they're gonna try to improve their basement hold. Because you see a lot of people do like at least 2 roamers. But I would say if you're gonna use 2 roamers, you want to fall back like pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And it does. Well, we saw it on Q's defense, and now we're seeing it on HDD's defense that 2 players die, or at least 1.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, yeah. Like, you've got to make sure people think being a roamer is the easiest job. No, it is not. Okay? If you are going to delay as much time as you can, get a drone, get a kill, and then back off. Because you're gonna end up getting pinched. If you don't do that, you end up gonna be costing yourself. But playing your life and playing it safely is gonna help you win rounds. And obviously right now, as we say that, RVN, he's gonna fall. And I believe he's just fell from, I don't know where he fell. Where did he fall?
Full table?
No, there's no logo being made, so I don't see.
Alex is in.
Alex is in though, so let's have a little POV on Alex as he's on fire right now, 13-6. This is gonna feed information to Geist though, so the pings are made together on this one. So now Squiggle, if you can detect any jackal scanner, they might be able to find where this vigil is. And obviously there we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Wrong one. There we go. So now Geist, he's now detected. And he's gonna take some out there as he's a bit nervous. He's getting a bit nervous there, yay. So he's gonna waver on off up to secret. But Ollie, he's watching the cross. He's watching the cross, but guys, he's working back. But guess who's there to surprise him? It's Alex. It's a 5v3 now. So it's looking spicy for Convalesce Unity right now as HDD members are falling. They are falling.
We have Fabian though. I'm all my trust is in Fabian. Never mind. All my trust is in. No, that was no.
Oh no! Everything's falling apart. But TyQ is gonna get 1, but he's gonna take some damage from that nade. It is a 4v2 at the minute, and I believe right now they might be aware where these last 2 players are already without needing to drone. Now, as you can see, Alex is on a tear right now. This man is on a quad spree as he's coming up, and he might know where his bandit is, and that's the ace for Alex. 82. This man is on fire. Woohoo!
Well, that's 7-5 gone then.
That is 7-5 gone in your predictions. Now, Convalesce Unity. Convalesce Unity. 1 more round and you will respectfully take the first place temporarily, because obviously we've got games up until Sunday, but I think from this point on, they might have secured top 4. They might have secured top 4. It really just depends from here on out. And yeah, honestly, there's a lot of things that are going to be happening around Bulletproof and Icarus right now. But given the fact that Convalesce Unity have just jumped from 3rd to 2nd temporarily, I think they just skimmed it for the time being. I'm guessing you're looking up the stats. I'm not sure. There, yeah, but.
Looking up, bro.
But yeah, we're gonna go to the potential last round onto gym and bedroom. Honestly, I think I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm gonna lose my voice, and we still got another game next, you know. Honestly, I'm enjoying these league games, man, and obviously, I'm always rooting for my teams. You know me, bias and all that, but nah, I love all the teams and I love all the 8 teams. Honestly, shout out to the 8 teams, man. If I didn't have you boys, I don't know what this league could be doing without you. So, thank you very much. But anyway, you know what the lickety split? Now, Yeti, they're bringing out a knock here. They're bringing out a knock.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
That is an interesting one.
Although she's a weird op, still has the 2 nades. It's always more utility. That's why knock is never bad.
Uh-oh, I believe that Jaeger has been droned out and he is kind of stuck in this position. If he moves, I believe he's going to be the center of things. But he's going to take out Squiggle, so that's a Jackal gone. And he's going to jump off the rafters instead. He's going to jump off the rafters and he's going to meet Cameron, but instead he's going to get away with his life and he's going to push up down to blue. So well done to RVN there.
He's going to go supply as well. No, he went back. Okay, that was a good play from him.
Yeah.
It was a risky one, but a good play.
Gotta respect him, yeah. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, taking a bit of risk, but you know, it pays off hugely now.
Yeah. But,
Knock us in,
yeah.
confident against Castle.
Uh-oh. Nade's gonna be made here. And it's gonna be eaten up. But I believe there's gonna be an engagement. And there we go, Ollie, he's gonna take out Dude. So there's a 4v4 now. Time dwindling up, but they are gonna start getting up the jacuzzi wall. But Tycoon, he's gonna bandit trick here. So say goodbye to one of your thermite charges. Well done to Tycoon there. This is gonna delay so much time. Uh-oh. Which one is it gonna go? Anyway, Alex is gonna take out another. It's a slaughter fest right now. That's all members of HDD. They're falling apart. It's all up to Tycoon. Left in the 1v4. And there we have it. That's a fucking G right there, my guy. Woohoo! Oh, teary me. 26, Yeti!
Unbelievable.
Oh, this guy has got some immense talent. I'm not even gonna lie. This guy has amazing talent. Honestly, well done, Convalesce Unity, for getting those 3 points. Honestly. Right, we're gonna hit a quick break while we sort out the interview, and then we'll be right back. So don't go anywhere.
I got a lot of shine. Running up the numbers, that's a lot of grind. Try and take it from me, must be out your mind. Oh, I'm big time. Lot of signs. Smoky in the air, that's a lot of pot. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try and take it from me, from me. Big time. Number 9. Got it in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running out the numbers, that's a lot of grind. Try and take it from me, must be out your mind. Oh, I'm big time. Lot of signs. Smoky in the air, that's a lot of pot. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try and take it from me. Take it from me.
Hello and welcome back to the Super Shotty League with Anxiety and Yeti. Now we've got an interview on the line with Squiggle from Convalesce Unity. Say what's up, man.
Hello, boys. How's it going?
So Squiggle, congratulations. I think Convalesce Unity, they're in the top 4 now, guaranteed, I believe.
I
So,
think
yeah.
so too.
So what do you think of that, man?
Honestly, well done from us today, I would say. Obviously, well done to HDD. Amazing team. But fell short today, unfortunately. Obviously, with our roster, it looked a bit shabby, but in the end, we pulled it somehow.
We've got some strong men on board, that's why, and especially you, man. Honestly, we were talking about you before the game, actually, and knowing how much of a versatile player you can be. Talk to me, man, about that clutch right there, man. How did you and Alex plan that out? Because obviously you two were the remaining players in that round in a potential 4v2, I assume, Yeti? I'm not sure. But yeah, talk us through that round if you can.
Obviously, at the start, we lost a couple of members. I was still red, basically. So I had to think very quickly what to do. Went down blue. I was like, alright, the only way I'm going to get this back with Alex is if he pushes, main says, I'll push up back red. We do that.
Yeah.
I saw Dokubi jump out, so I was like, alright, she's going to be out there for most plant. Plant goes down. We basically had no information on the other guy, who was, I'm guessing, Jacuzzi. Obviously, Alex goes in first. He gets dropped. Obviously, I still know Dokubi's out there. I jump out, get her out of the way with. Jump back in, go for the rotate. Next thing you know, Jacuzzi wall. As soon as I'm on the diffuser, pull instantly off. Just note, my 1vx is quite good at the moment.
Yeah.
Land a shot and bring it home.
How did you know he was on Jacuzzi Wall? Did you have a call out that he was there, or did you just assume that he was going to be there?
We had a call out while he was there. So, quite handy from the team.
Like Yeti was saying live, he was saying like if the plant was in a different position, it might have been a different like scenario of the outcome, because obviously you were using the gym equipment as your like cover. So obviously it was very intense, but obviously I'm proud of you, my boy. Honestly, well done on that one.
Thank you.
Now, tell us about the first round. Now, the first round we looked really, really in the gutter, didn't we? We didn't really wake up quite quickly. We were falling apart with everything that we were doing.
Yeah. Well, especially with the new roster, we didn't really have much planned. So obviously we're still trying to figure out what to do. So obviously, CC, one of the hardest spots if you don't have good communication with your team. So yeah, that's how we basically lost it. We just didn't have enough communication with each other. And yeah, ended in shambles.
But it improved along the way, didn't it? I'm guessing the comms got a little bit better as things got ahead. And obviously, 20-6 for the man today. Alex, that guy is unstoppable.
He's an absolute legend.
I know, I see. And we were worried, weren't we? Because obviously, some people may not know yet. Alex wanted to bench himself. Reasons unknown, but he came back today, thankfully. And obviously, helped us get us to winter today. So obviously, big shout out to him, and obviously big shout out to the players today, and obviously Saruji. If you're seeing this, get well soon, my little friend. But yeah, do you have any questions for the man?
Yeah, I have a question. Were you guys like ever a bit scared when they go to like 2-2 from the 2 lost rounds?
Yeah, we were a little bit shaken from it, but at the end of the day, as long as we're there and we have a right mindset, anything's possible.
Hmm.
And that's basically the story of it. If you have a good mindset, you could do anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
that's
completely agree.
definitely true. Definitely true. Well then, the only thing I have to say that Squiggle is still the scariest one in the league, I would say.
Yeah, he was telling me that you might be the most dangerous man in the league, and I was just like, what about Yeti? Do you know what I mean, Squiggle? Who do you think's the dangerous man in the league, Squiggle?
I mean, I have to hand it to my boy Alex. He's an absolute fucking unit. Like, he's just insane.
Yeah,
Especially with his ace earlier on. Oh,
yeah.
I gotta kiss him.
I
Gotta kiss that man.
think I bled Yeti's ears when I was shouting on that ace, so obviously that'll be fun to look back at.
Yeah, it did hurt a bit. It hurt a bit.
Tell me a little bit
Next time we do this, you're gonna be on like 10%.
10%. That's not too bad. Well done today, Convalesce Unity, and well done today, Squiggle. Obviously, that's the last week of playoffs. I mean, not playoffs, week 7. So obviously, you can have a 3-odd week now, and maybe we'll get a confirmation time for the playoffs at some later point. So obviously, you can rest easy and get prepared for the playoffs, my boy. So you're in the winners bracket. So well done, and take it easy, my friend. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit, man. So, Yeti, that game was a blockbuster event, wasn't it? Like, honestly, I was a little bit worried, but, you know, at the end, Convalesce came on top. As always, you know me, I gotta put my glasses on. I've gotta put the glasses on. Oh, baby, it's looking good right now. What do you think now when it comes to the playoffs? Because obviously we know how High Current's going to be a good team. Do you think High Current will take that playoffs, or do you think my team's going to take it? What do you think? I know your answer though, innit?
Well, you know, you would think that I'm only here for the casting, but of course I'm also here to watch as many games from all the teams and see what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have eyes on a few teams like this team with Alex and the best my player of the league. So you know, I'll keep an eye on this team. Keep an eye on AX, which we actually are not gonna play before playoffs. So that's one we're really watching out for, and I'm really interested to see what AX is gonna do. And yeah, I think we'll try to win it. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be an interesting playoffs for sure.
Yeah, interesting players for sure, and obviously there's a lot of bangers coming up for this week, and obviously you still got one more game ahead to really put a dent into the league, obviously. So honestly, there's a lot at stake for everything going for everyone now. But we're gonna have a quick intermission, and when we come right back, we're gonna go off and have a good looky at Digital Threat versus Icarus. So don't go anywhere.